Hi and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today I have another layering video, the pro version. I will mention the way that I do it and I will take you in a journey as if you are spending the day somewhere in a beach resort. We start with the morning. Coffee, anyone? So let's start with the best coffee scent. It's Akro Awake. This smells so nice. It's very realistic coffee. And it's almost as if you have a biscuit that is soaking wet with coffee. And it's very delicious. The notes are coffee, cardamom, Italian lemon, Vetiver. And the perfumer is Olivier Cresp. The more I wear it, the more I appreciate it. And it was completely full, so this is a huge thing, actually. And I usually wear it in the morning when I go to work. And I even got a compliment from my boss when he entered the office. Oh, it smells delicious in here. It smells like hot chocolate. Is it you, Georgia? But he thought that I was drinking it, not wearing it. So it's very nice. And then the vetiver at the base stays for a very long time. If I spray it in the morning and then if I ref home after 10 hours, I can still smell the vetiver base. And it's fantastic. Before I go to the summer mix layering option, I want to mention another one that will make your existing fragrances niche. It's this. So if you have black opium, this has a coffee note that isn't really there. It goes away very fast. So spray first Akro Awake and then YSL black opium, and you will make it niche. If you have a problem with this one being too sweet, try it out and it will be so much better. I love this one also. Why not? And I also used to have La Vie Belle. What I discovered by thinking about some flower scents that have coffee or cocoa, there is one from Maison Tahit, Carnal Cocoa, and I had a sample. And I was expecting more cocoa or something deeper, but it was only flowers. And I got the idea to mix this one with something super floral and summery. The one that works best is from Profumum Roma. It's actually from Mote di Profumum. It's from the same group as Profumum Roma. And it's called Osare. It means to dare. The notes are Ylang-Ylang, green grass, rose, and patchouli. So if I spray this one first, and it creates that vetiver coffee base, and adding some flowers on top. This one is Ylang-Ylang and tuberose and some green notes. But don't be afraid of the green notes. They are there just to make this fragrance young, in my opinion. And it's very nice and long-lasting. It has a sweetness also. You will wear something that nobody else is, for sure. Imagine you are sitting by the pool. You are during the breakfast time and you are having the most delicious cup of coffee with some biscuits, and next to you you have a lot of flowers. You have ylang-ylang and tuberose, and ahead of you is the most sunny, beautiful day at the beach. Next combo is for the middle of the day. You are feeling the sun, wearing Guerlain Terracotta. When I got it in the winter, I was feeling mostly the flowers, but then in the heat, you could feel the coconut and some sunscreen, and it's gorgeous. And something was missing, the pineapple. So I mix these two. I first spray terracotta and then I spray Dolce&Gabbana pineapple. It smells like drinking a pina colada by the beach. I also included this one in my video on perfumes that spark joy. I wear summery fragrances during the winter just to lift my mood, and they are so juicy and delicious. Check out my video on perfumes that spark joy if you want to see more. Now we are moving on in the afternoon and going to dinner. I have a perfume here that I love very much. Xerjoff Ouverture. The notes are fig leaf, orange, magnolia, cinnamon, ylang-ylang, Bulgarian rose, Indian jasmine, sandalwood, cashmere wood, vanilla, amber, and incense. And the perfumer is Chris Morris. This smells to me as the texture of velvet. I imagine some velvet drapes or a velvet sofa. It doesn't really go with summer. This is a paradox, but it's woody. Imagine a wet wood. And also summery because it has ylang-ylang and super long lasting and special. The perfect layering option with this one. Sometimes I feel like this cinnamon and woodiness is too much and I want to bring it more into the summer vibe. And the way I do it, the way I lift it up, is by mixing it with Chloé, Ylang, Cananga. This one is Ylang-Ylang and the perfumer is Serge Oliveira. It's the best Ylang-Ylang perfume that I ever smelled. I also tried Ylang-Ylang Nosy Bee from Paris, Monte Carlo, but for me it wasn't what I expected. It was very heavy, not heavy like a perfume, like something for lounge, but it didn't project, or it was something weird between me and Ylang-Ylang Nosy Bee. This one is bubbly. Chloé did a wonderful job, and it's super light, like a bubble, like when you make bubbles out of chewing gum. Unfortunately, if you spray this one by itself, it will last 1 hour. So yeah, it's a pity, but I still love it. And even if a perfume doesn't last, if I really love the scent, then I will get it. I prefer having a beautiful smelling perfume than super long lasting, not so much of a love perfume. If you mix these two, you are going to dinner and you are sitting at the table, and you know the way the weather is somewhere in an island, for example in Malta, in the evenings, the air would get super humid. You are sitting at the table in the terrace, and the table is made of wood and it's wet. So with Ouverture you get a wet wood, and the wind is blowing some ylang-ylang breeze. Getting on into the night, and you are going clubbing, you are going to the disco, or somewhere where you want to make a statement. I will start with wood, satin wood. The notes are Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, agarwood, violet, and benzoin. And the perfumer is Francis Courtejan. I know this one is usually considered a winter scent, but if you spray just twice or once, it will make magic. And most of it will evaporate, and I actually enjoy it during the summer. So don't overspray, just use it to make a statement. So I start with satin wood, and I add something from Armani Privé. It's Magenta Tanzanite. The notes are cardamom, ginger, bergamot, cinnamon, coffee, myrrh, tobacco, vanilla, and tonka bean. Perfumer is Violaine Cola. You have the super power of wood, satin wood, I have here the normal version, the perfume version. And if you add on top Magenta Tanzanite, it will calm down the power of wood satin mood, and it will add some chocolate to it. You know, I mentioned that this one is rose jam or rose marmalade, and this one, when we combine them, it's more chocolatey, while if it's alone, it's completely different. And it creates a magical combination. It's the middle of the night, you are walking on the sand, you are looking up at the beautiful sky, and you see all the stars shining. It's starting to get cold, but these two keep you warm. This layering was suggested by one of my beautiful subscribers, Anita Boha. It was actually with wood, satin wood extra, but since I don't have it, I tried it like this. It's beautiful, so thank you for much, Anita. For the last one, it's the middle of the night. You are having sweet dreams, or you need something cozy, but it's cold. And you know, in the summer, if you are somewhere by the beach, you get the breeze, so you need something to keep you warm. And I thought to bring something that could also be worn in winter. It starts with another perfume from Armani Privé, and it's Ambre Xerjoff. The notes are amber, dried fruits, tonka bean, cinnamon, patchouli, and prunol. The perfumer is Kalis Becker. This one is so cozy, and it's not sweet. It's not super powerful. It just provides a comforting base, as if you are wearing a brown plush sweater. Yeah, like this cap makes me imagine that. And it's also compared to bread or bread dough. And it has dried fruits, so I don't get much of those. Just get some comforting, balmy base. Perfectly blended as everything in the Armani Privé collection. To add something sexier on top of Armani Privé, I chose Duchessa from Gritti. This is the cherry, the best cherry, in my humble opinion. Well, actually, I have many cherries and I love all of them. Notes are sour cherry, saffron, bitter orange peach, white flowers, jasmine, cloves, star anise, sweet almond, patchouli, iris, and sugar. Perfumer is Luca Gritti. This one is more airy, but they go very well together. This provides this comforting base, and this adds just a little bit of sexiness on top. And it will last you for 24 hours. You are sitting in your bed and having the sweetest dreams, where you are having some panettone with cherries. You are sitting so cozy and you feel warm, and it's a magical night. Another alternative to this cherry with a deeper smell is from Tom Ford. You start with tobacco vanilla. If you think that this one is too masculine, then you can add lost cherry on top. Here I have the 30 ml and I keep it in the box because I think the bottle is extra small. But if you combine these two, you get Harold from Parfums de Marly. It's super sensual and fantastic. That was it for today. I hope you liked these layering combinations. Let me know which layering combination is your favorite, and if you have any other suggestions. I am so much looking into finding the best combination with Kirke from Tiziana Terenzi. I still don't like that base, that synthetic musk. Let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Wear what makes you happy, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.